You're watching W33BY, Detroit, Highland Park, Michigan. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of W33BY, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Hello, once again, this is Donna Stinson, and this is Can We Talk About It, where every Monday from 3 to 3:30, we'll be putting it all on the table. We'll be talking about that elephant in the room. Before we go any further, I want to say happy belated Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there, and to all of you mothers, happy Mother's Day. Okay, today I have a short film I want to show you guys. It's actually based on a lot of things that I went through with my mom. Is actually admonishment for all the daughters out there who don't take their moms serious and don't think that the job is a serious thing. I want to give you a little synopsis of me and my mom's relationship. Um, when I was smaller, there my mom had 11 children. So, a lot of us, I sometimes want to say that I fell through the cracks. But I didn't. My mom had love for all of us, and as a child, certain things we just don't understand. But my mom, I'll say when I got older, it wasn't that I didn't like my mom, I didn't like her lifestyle. And it made me very angry. It made me angry to the point to where I withheld my love from her because she didn't want to be like what I wanted her to be. And that's what I want to stress to all of you young women out there and even women over 30. Your mom is your mom. No one comes with a hand manual. And you have to forgive things and let go of things. So, we're going to do this. I'm going to show you this short film that I made. I wrote it. I don't know if I was asleep or in a daze or what it was, but I came to and I started writing, and it's actually based on a part of my life. So, um, with that being said, I want to introduce my show. It's called Between Heaven and Earth. I hope that you will enjoy it.
Let's just say you're in a waiting room. Give me your hand. Hurry, I can get you out of here.
No, Yana, don't do it. What are you fretting over, Yana?
My mom died, and we kind of had this love-hate relationship, and I always ask myself if my mom died, would I cry? And boy, oh boy, did I find out the hard way, the real hard way.
What about now that she's gone? How does that make you feel?
Sad, mad, and sometimes lonely.
What about your siblings?
Oh, well, we became estranged after my mom died because I asked to see some stupid insurance policy.
Tell me about your mom.
Well, I remember my stepfather. He was the best, I can truly say. I remember one Christmas when it was so many toys and bikes under the tree. It filled up the entire room. I got a Susie bake oven. I baked my stepfather a cake. And he thanked me. That's the most love I ever felt.
That's a nice memory of your stepfather. Yana, now tell me about your mother.
Well, ever since I can remember, she was always in and out of the house.
Man, everybody thought that I was being mean.
Even
to
as
her.
a child,
I wasn't being
I never
mean.
felt
I
that my
was
mom
mad.
cared too much for
At
me.
the way that she was living her
I
life.
always felt like
I felt like she should
the
be here.
babysitter of her kids, you know?
To me, it seemed like she the one that was selfish.
Why, Yana, was she selfish?
Because she wouldn't stop using drugs. And then she would only go over my baby sister's house.
Well, how do you feel about your baby sister?
I took care of her. I thought she was the sweetest person in the whole wide world. But then, when my mother's health started to fail her, she became this black-hearted monster that I never seen before. I never seen such black-heartedness in one piece of flesh, like never before. I can tell you this, it broke my heart. I was in shock. I didn't know what else to do besides pray. I prayed to God to have mercy on her. But one thing I do know, Lord, is that God sits high and he looks low.
Yes, I do.
Wait a minute.
How do I know I'm talking to God? Is this really you? Is this a joke? Ha, 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 jokes on Yana, right?
I know about the funeral 2 days after the funeral when you tried to kill yourself. But I brought you back to your remembrance, like all the other times you failed at these attempts.
Oh, Lord, now I know it's truly you. Tell me.
Why am I here, Lord? Why?
Because because you keep trying to take something that doesn't belong to you. And as sad as you might be about your mom, don't you think you would leave people on earth sad too? So, my child, my question to you is, what are you doing here?
I don't know, Lord. I just wanted one last hug. One more time with my mother. I can't ever remember not one time her hugging me as a child.
And then what?
And then, Lord, I'll have peace in my heart. And I just want to go back home to the ones that love me.
I'm here. Take my hand.
Hello? Hello? God, are you here? Are you still here?
I'm here. Take my hand. It's my baby. Come here so I can hug my baby. Baby. Mama. Mama.
Oh, I loved you all your life. Why you think I gave you my name? 'Cause you strong like your mama. Now you go home, and you be happy, and you live your life, Yana.
But what about the rest of the family? My brothers and sisters?
Now look, you all have your own lives to lead and your own choices to make, including you, Yana. So you be happy, and I'ma always be here giving you big hugs, baby.
I love you.
I love you too. I always love you.
was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
And we are back. I hope you enjoyed the Little Mother's Day short film. It is a dedication to my mom. Um, I went through so much. Me and my mom together went through so much, but she passed in 2013, and she was in hospice at home, and she was in hospice back and forth at the hospital. But one thing I did get a chance to do before my mom passed, I did a lot of traveling, and I wanted to get closer to the Lord, so I got back into church. And my spirit was telling me that I needed to make amends with my mom. So I went over to my sister's house because she used to go over there a lot. I went over there, and I just told my mom, Mom, if I wasn't a good daughter, I'm sorry. And that's what we need to do. Sometimes we just need to put things behind us so we can get closer with the ones who love us the most. And I just want to say it was so funny when I told my mom that I apologized for all the bad things if I wasn't a good daughter, that, I apologize. I could not apologize enough. But you know what she told me, like all other mothers? You weren't no worse than the rest of those knuckleheads. So I felt really good. Now that's a mother's love. And if you daughters out there are withholding your love from your mother, or you're angry with your mother over the littlest things, let me tell you something. I know from experience it's going to hurt when she's not there. Make amends with your mothers, the good ones, the ones who have your best interest at heart. Quit fighting yourself, actually. If it wasn't for your mother taught you a lot of things. I'm not talking about the ones who were in foster care and their mothers wasn't there, didn't care. I'm talking about the ones that were physically there for you. You have to learn how to let certain things go, especially when it comes to your mothers. So on that note, I'll say I really hope that you enjoyed that movie. So now the giveaway. We're going to be giving away this beautiful purse, everyone. The call-in numbers are 868-0342, 868-0351, and 868-4336. Call in and get this beautiful purse. I am looking for the very first caller. So on that note, we'll talk about my books. I also have a book here. You all have seen my book of poetry. It's called It's How I Feel. It has various poetries in it. There's one in there that I really, I like it. It's dedicated to the sisters. And I'm going to say that poem for you right now. It's called The Sisters. I just stopped by to talk to the sisters. Tongues that talk about the brothers so hard they get blisters. Sisters, stop bashing your brothers and treating them wrong. That's why you're in the world and all along. Our brothers are becoming extinct. You say he's weak. Maybe all he needs is a little help from his counterpiece. So sisters, stand up. Be there for your man. Maybe he even has a plan. But you'll never know if you don't let him be the man. Those original works are from me, Donna Stinson. And this book is How I Feel. I hope you will pick it up down here at WHPR radio and TV station. Once again, I want to thank WHPR television radio station for having me as a part of their family. It means the world to me to be able to have a podium where I can come and speak my mind and maybe help someone along the way and get help for myself. Once again, I did say that I am a post-traumatic stress disorder survivor. I'm in the process of writing a book called How to Survive Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, because a lot of people that have it, some of them don't even know they have it. And the ones that do have it, they're not a part of their treatment. They are told what to do, and you need to be involved in the well-being of your mental health. So I'm writing a book called How to Survive Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder. It should be out either the end of this year or no later than Valentine's Day of next year. So my next book I want to talk about is called Blood for Life. It's about two young men that go through school together from kindergarten to college, one stays in the hood, one goes off to the army, and then the other one comes back from the army and finds out that the hood could make him more of a man than the army ever could. So this is a really good book. This book right here is dedicated to my mom because right before she passed, I wasn't really finished with it, and when I finished with it, I dedicated this to my mom. This book right here, my book of poetry, I dedicated this to my beautiful husband, Charles, because he makes my life like poetry in motion. He's my biggest fan, and there's nothing that I could do on this earth without the Lord blessing me with this man that he's blessed me with. If it wasn't for God that was on my side, where would I be? I want people to know that this purse is a very nice purse. You can use this purse for the beach. It also has an extra strap, has zippers, has these nice little jewels on them. I want to show you my cup is called Can We Talk About It? The talk, the whole talk, and nothing but the talk. I want to thank one of my subscribers for purchasing a t-shirt and also a mug. Her name is Yvonne Collins. Thank you so much, Yvonne Collins, for purchasing my t-shirt and my mug. I really appreciate you. I love you, and you are aces. So thank you so much. Now, back to the short film we were talking about, and we're talking about mothers and daughters. Like I said, me and my mother, we had problems, but in the end, me and my mom, we made amends. We got our life back on track. It was just a shame. It happened right, during the time she was sick. My mother didn't tell anybody she was sick. So, it really hit me really hard that it was like all of a sudden to me. My daughter is 39 years old. Her name is Robin. I love you so much, Robin. Me and my daughter are going through the same thing right now. I want my daughter to know, both of my daughters, Dale Armbrister, Boyd, Robin Brookins. I love you girls more than life itself. I had you because I loved you and I wanted you. I wish things are well for you. I want to see you. And with that being said, we're going to take a commercial break in a minute. But before we do, I want some of the mothers out there to know that I'm not talking to you bad mothers. There's some bad mothers out there. Hallelujah. Help me, Jesus. There's some terrible mothers out there, some of you. You need to start investing your time in your children. You need to start looking towards your children's future and what they want in this life. We all have a creation role. Your creation role is to be a wife, a mother, a friend, to help the needy. I mean, that's basically all we can do as mothers. Be nurturing. Like I said, I had lost my children a while back, and we're all getting back together, and I'm very happy about that. But because I wasn't with my children, it made me kind of cold-hearted towards younger little kids. I talked about that in my first segment. I was telling people, I'm allergic. That's just a nice way of saying I'm not saying I don't care for kids. I need my heart to be transformed so I can get back into the habit of helping children because they are our future. I spoke on this to someone a few days ago, last week sometime, and I was letting them know about it, and everybody started laughing, and I'm asking them to pray for me, and it really had me upset. So they were telling me that I needed to get over how I was feeling, and it really hurt my feelings. And I just want to let those people know that you are more than the Lord. You are more than you are nothing compared to the Lord in my life. I was very upset. My feelings was hurt, and I just couldn't understand how someone, that I thought was so compassionate could have so much incompassion towards the person that they've talked to and they know, a bit about. But I just want to say that it's all right. I'm strong and things are getting good. So, with that note, we're going to take our first caller for our purse. Hello, you are the first caller. Hello, you are the first caller. Hello, you are the first caller. Well, I just don't understand what happened here. I hit next. Okay, let's try this again. Hello, you are the first caller.
Oh, hi. I was calling just because I was sitting here looking at you talking about your daughter,
Can you turn your
and
radio
that's
down, hun?
uh
Thank
and
you.
that's something how I was just telling my sister with my daughter. I said my son, uh, he's in a correctional facility, and I said so. It's my daughter. Here I'll just only have the two kids. And I said that, I did everything that I could do for both of my children. I mean, I bought, my daughter a car. I bought my son a car because I was working midnight shifts at Beaumont Hospital. So to keep me from tiring myself out, my daughter graduated from McKinsey, and I got the car for her so that she can be getting back and forth to school. Then I got one for my son. And I said that, I sit and I look and I say to myself, I don't understand what happened. My son was always there for me. I mean, never had any issues with him. But with my daughter, I'm not understanding, this rebellious spirit. I said she doesn't call. I've done many things for her, my grandbaby, and I just don't understand,
Well,
what happened.
what it is. The Bible speaks on this, and it says that daughter will go against mother and son against father, and
That's
this is
right.
because sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. You just have to put it in God's hands. And that's what I did. I lost my children, and now they're coming
Mhm.
back to me one by one. It was because
Mhm.
of sexual abuse between both my husband and one of my brothers in the family.
Mhm.
And what you need to understand is that what you see is not always what it is. And you got to put
That's
your
right.
you have to put your faith in God and know that He is who He say He is.
That's true. That's true.
And
You're
sweetie,
absolutely right.
you are the first caller, and you win this purse.
Okay.
So you could come down to 160 Boulevard, East 160 Victor Street and pick it up. And thank you so much for calling. And I hope you tune in again.
I sure will. And I said that I would like to purchase the book too.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold, and I'm gonna get back with you. Hold, just stay on
Okay.
hold, please.
All right.
Okay, and on that note, we're going to take a short commercial break, and oh, time is all up. So the time is up, and until next week, stay strong.